The game showcases an interesting battle in the semi-terrace defense, with Carlsen, as black, gradually outplaying Giri and ultimately capitalizing on a critical mistake. The opening choice, semi-terrace, by Carlsen, aiming for a solid yet flexible position. Giri's Catalan-style setup and the interesting 8, bishop f4 move. The central tension and how both players maneuvered to control key squares. The final tactical shot 21, rook takes c3, which decided the game.
d4. Knight f6. c4. e6. Knight f3. d5.
The semi-terrace defense, a solid and flexible choice by Carlsen.
g3.
Giri opts for a Catalan-style setup, aiming for long-term pressure.
Bishop e7. Bishop g2. Short castle. Short castle. c6.
Carlsen strengthens his center and prepares b6, planning to fianchetto his light-squared bishop.
Queen c2. b6. Bishop f4.
An interesting choice by Giri. The bishop on f4 eyes the queenside, but it might become a target later.
Bishop a6.
Carlsen immediately challenges the c4 pawn, increasing the pressure.
C takes d5. Knight takes d5. Knight c3.
Natural development, but it allows black to trade off a key defender of the d4 pawn.
Knight takes f4. G takes f4.
Giri recaptures with the pawn, opening the g-file for potential kingside play, but at the cost of a somewhat weakened pawn structure.
Knight d7. Rook f d1. Rook c8.
Both sides complete their development. Carlsen's rook eyes the c-file, where he might apply pressure later.
Rook a c1. Queen c7.
Connecting rooks and preparing to double on the c-file if necessary.
e3.
Giri secures his center, but this move also blocks the g2 bishop's diagonal.
Queen b8.
An interesting retreat. Carlsen likely plans c5 to challenge white's center.
a3.
Preventing bishop b4, but perhaps a bit slow.
Bishop b7. b4.
Giri aims to control the c5 square, but this move weakens the queenside light squares.
Rook f d8. Queen b3. c5.
Carlsen strikes in the center at the right moment.
B takes c5.
A committal decision. Giri could have considered d5, trying to keep the tension.
B takes c5. Rook b1.
A subtle mistake. This rook move doesn't address black's central pressure.
Bishop takes f3.
Surprisingly, this natural-looking move is not the best. Carlsen could have kept up the pressure with c4, exploiting white's awkward queen position.
Bishop takes f3. C takes d4. Rook takes d4.
A fatal blunder in a tricky position. Giri overlooks a tactical shot.
Rook takes c3.
Brilliant tactics by Carlsen. This move exploits the pin on the d-file and the weak back rank.
Queen takes b8.
Forced, the only move to avoid immediate mate, but the position is hopeless.
Rook takes b8.
Carlsen emerges with a decisive material advantage. White resigns. A shocking end to the game, demonstrating how even top grandmasters can fall victim to tactical oversights in complex positions. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.